Good morning, fourth graders. This worksheet is for comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs for Mrs. Jackson's class. And it says a comparative adjective compares two people, places, or things, or groups. So you're comparing, you know what that is when we compare and contrast. So comparative, you're comparing two things, places, or people. A comparative adverb compares two actions. So again, compare two things. Actions are verbs, and you're going to add er to most short adjectives and to many adverbs to make them comparative. Use more with longer adjectives and use most with adverbs that end in ly. Do not use more with the er form of an adverb. So here are some examples. Comparative adjective. This mountain is taller and more beautiful than that one. So they're saying don't say more beautifuler because that doesn't sound correct. Comparative adverbs. He climbed slower today than he did yesterday, but he climbed more cautiously. So we don't say cautiouslier. A superlative adjective compares three or more people, places, and things. So there's a difference. Comparative is two, and a superlative is three. A superlative adverb compares three or more actions. Add est to most short adjectives and to many adverbs to make them superlative. Use most with longer adjectives and with most adverbs that end in ly. Do not use most with the est form of the verb. Superlative adjectives. It was the strongest and most violent storm he had ever seen. So we don't say violentest, we just say most violent. Superlative adverbs. He climbed slowest and most carefully than the other climbers. Some adjectives, such as good and bad, have irregular comparative and superlative forms. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Some adverbs, such as well and badly, also have irregular comparative and superlative forms. Well, better, best. Badly, worse, worst. All right, so this is pretty short. There's only 6, and we can always refer back to the instructions if we need to. It says choose the correct form of the adjective or adverb in parentheses to complete each sentence. Write the adjective or the adverb. All right, so let's go there. And it doesn't look like there's a text box, but we can just add one if it'll let me. Yep, there we go. All right. It says, this is the tough climb I've ever done. So we're going to say toughest by changing that adverb, by making it the correct form because it's the one he's ever done. So we're comparing 3 things. The wind blew hard above than it did below. So the wind blew hardest above than it did below. The wind blew harder because we're comparing 2 things from the wind now and the wind below. Number 3, Dag is a good climber than Axel. So we just say Dad is not Dad, but Dag. Dag is a better climber than Axel. Number 4, I climbed slowly today than I did yesterday. And I feel like that one was up here, the slowest. All right, I climbed more slowly today than I did yesterday. So it'll be more slowly. Number 5, this is the remarkable storm I have ever seen. Let me fix that more because it shouldn't be a capital. All right. This is the most remarkable storm I have ever seen. Remember, we don't say remarkablest. And last one, number 6, which of the 3 of us slept well afterwards? And we're going to say, thinking about up here, when we had well, who slept well, who slept better, who slept best. Which of the 3 of us, so it's superlative, slept best afterward? And again, let me fix that, not a capital. And all right, good luck. Bye.